Welcome to another episode of Digital Marketing from Blue First. Another busy week. Facebook has released a whole load of free training courses into its Blueprint program, as well as possibly making digital currency mainstream with its new NOVI wallet for Libra. It's going to be huge. Some great accessibility updates for Google Maps, and much, much more. NOVI launched. Did digital currency just go mainstream? Would you like to buy things in Libra? Well, soon you'll be able to. Quite quietly last week, the digital currency might have just gone mainstream. A couple of weeks ago, Facebook announced its updated shop program, and this week, even more importantly, it's introduced NOVI, the wallet for its digital Libra currency. We did mention last week it looked like Facebook was trying to replicate WeChat's product range, but we didn't realise how quickly these rollouts were going to come. At the moment, you can only pre-register for the service, but it's going to be slowly rolled out in selected countries. Interesting, it doesn't sound like it's going to be autonomous. You'll need a government-issued ID to sign up for an account. Although it will be an app in its own right and available on the Apple or Play Store, you'll also be able to use NOVI and the Libra currency in WhatsApp and Messenger to pay friends, family or businesses. The release mentions that the product is going to start life purely as a peer-to-peer payment system, and over time more merchant services are going to be rolled out. It's designed so that you can instantly and for free send money anywhere in the world, as well as pay for everyday transactions. It's unclear how this is going to be revenue generating at the moment, as they don't seem to be charging any fees. Keep an eye on Facebook. It's making its completely own ecosystem online. Google guides data to give location accessibility reviews. So Google Maps released last week on the 21st of May, which was Global Accessibility Day, a new feature for Google Maps. The map boasts 1 million active users every month, and over 5 million apps and websites use Google Maps data. Google estimates there are around 130 million wheelchair users worldwide, and more than 30 million Americans alone struggle to use stairs. To help, Google has released its new Accessible Places feature. This is going to be important, as not only people with wheelchairs have problems with accessibility, but so do people with prams and other users with movement issues. If people now search for your product or service and they want these accessibility, such as accessible parking, accessible seating or toilets, you can now specify this. So the first thing you're going to need to do is make sure you're given the benefit in Google Maps. The first major point you can do to try and get this listing through Google is through your Google My Business account. The other important thing is to clearly signpost these services, most importantly for users that need them, but also Google Local Guide Scheme, and there's 120 million of them, may not need these facilities, but by making it clear when they visit your facility that they're there, they'll hopefully remember when Google sends them the survey after their visit. What happened to TikTok last week? I almost completely missed this. We reported last week that TikTok had been working hard to break into the UK market, and now might be a good time to look at investing in the channel. TikTok, until last week, had a satisfaction rating of about 86%. Now it's 39%. It had a global Play Store rating of 4.5, and that's now dropped to 2.9. The following hashtags, ban TikTok, delete TikTok, and block TikTok, have also been trending on Twitter. So it seems that TikTok, like other social content platforms, is struggling with content moderation. Many users have taken to Twitter and other channels to show videos that feature domestic violence, animal cruelty, racism, child abuse and objectification of women. It is something that I've seen on the channel is that moderation, in my opinion, sometimes is lacking. And although I've not seen any of this really bad stuff on TikTok, I'm sure it gets posted. And I've seen some accounts that are obviously just putting up content designed to invoke reactions. If TikTok's going to be taken seriously by advertisers and allowed to be used by parents, this has got to be addressed. Remember the damage done to YouTube last year? This is a huge issue, but I'm not really sure how it's going to be solved. Learn Facebook for free. Facebook can be an absolute powerhouse for your business. The platform never ceases to amaze me, and the ads platform, when set up correctly, can literally change companies' profit margins overnight. As we've reported, Facebook is no longer just Facebook. It's Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp, and now Libra and NOVI. I can't think of a business sector that is not touched by these sets of channels. Although the scale of the tech is quite intimidating, it is, however, easier than ever to get up to speed. Facebook has released a whole new set of free training courses into its Blueprint program. Everything from introduction to the channels, introduction to the Facebook family of apps and services to get more complex courses in managing ad campaigns, and it's the best price. It's all free to do. If you want to become qualified, however, there are 9 different qualifications that you can achieve. These do, however, have a small cost and quite a scary online testing program. Google clarifies how it handles links and JavaScript. There's an old SEO joke. What does an SEO have for breakfast? Java and spam. Okay, I didn't say it was funny, but I quite like it. There's always been a discussion in the SEO circles about Ajax, JavaScript, server-side rendering, browser rendering. What can Google see and what can its crawlers see? And yes, some of it is indexable and some of it is crawlable, but why risk it? In my opinion, HTML should always host your content, CSS should always make it look nice, and JavaScript should always make it do stuff. If you don't have CSS or JS on, all the content should still be there and all the links should still work. Yes, some JS can be crawled by Google, but Google I think called it right when they said you're just making it a bit more brittle, i.e. things can go wrong with it. The simple A tag is the safest way to make a link. There is some good advice if something changes on a page is to use a button, and if something links off to other content, use a link, and the safest link is an A tag. It does seem really stupid in this modern crazy world of dynamic pages, but KISS still applies. Keep it simple, stupid. Well, that's it for another week. See you next week. Don't forget to get these updates straight to your inbox. Subscribe using the link in the description.